Hey guys, welcome back to Struggleville YouTube channel. Have an amazing DEWALT deal to share with you, and then while I have your attention, we'll shoot over to the website and show you a couple other amazing deals that I posted in the last 24 hours or so. But I really like this deal over at Acme Tools. We have the DEWALT 20 volt max XR brushless cordless 2-tool grinder kit. It's listed as $279, but then they have a promo code available right now that takes $50 off. So you're going to pay $229, and you're going to get free shipping with that. Now you get the XR brushless die grinder, which is a really nice tool. You got the variable speed rocker type switch. It's the same switch basically as what they put on their oscillating tools, and it also has a speed selector so you can adjust that. I think it's 3 different positions on that guy, but pretty handy little tool. You got multiple grip positions there. And then we have the angle grinder, which is, for the most part, a pretty basic angle grinder. It's this typical shape that you see out of most of them. They have some, like the one I have is the real long neck that lets you reach into places. I really like that one. That's not this one. This is your basic angle grinder, but it does have the paddle switch, which some people prefer, maybe most people prefer. It does have this little kick out safety switch that it's only a spring that holds it in place. So if that spring were to break or get lost or something, you'd have to send it in to get repaired because then it wouldn't be safe to use, although maybe more convenient if it wasn't there. So then on top of that, we're also getting a 5 amp hour battery, which is a really nice battery, my favorite battery. And we're getting the DCB 118 charger, which is the fast charger. 8 amp output. I have that charger as well, although I almost never use it. I use my DCB 115, which is a 4 amp output, almost exclusively. So if it were me picking up this deal, I would just sell the DCB 118 on eBay, Facebook Marketplace, whatever you have. Try and get like $50 out of it or so, and then keep the rest of the pieces. But down to $229, getting 4 high quality pieces, I think that's a really good deal. But I do want to show you the other items that are included in the sale. We'll have it linked down below, by the way. And I kind of just glanced at it. Nothing really jumped out at me as an amazing deal. Remember, we have to get to $200. Oh, by the way, I don't see anything that says an expiration date on here. I could just be deaf, dumb, and blind, but I'm not a pinball wizard, and I don't see an expiration date there. So there was one other one that I thought was kind of a good deal, but nothing was just like, nothing was worthy enough that I made a second post about. But I saw they had the cordless tables. Here's that $279 deal we were just looking at. They had the cordless table saw that came with the flex volt battery, and it was at about the same price that Home Depot has had it in the past, but Home Depot sold out, so you couldn't get it there anyways. Got a couple of the flex volt deals. So here it is, the flex volt 60 max 8¼ inch table saw. The kit, you're getting that same fast charger. You're getting a flex volt battery. It's $539, and then you're taking $50 off of that. So it's real close to what Home Depot had when it was in stock at Home Depot. So you might be interested in that deal. But you can go ahead and scroll through those at your leisure, see if you find anything else. So going back over to my website, that is the deal we were just looking at, and this link right here is all the other eligible products that we are scrolling through. Now over on Amazon, they have the Bosch 12 volt max Flexi Click 5-in-1 drill driver, so kind of like the installation driver. I think this came up first. This is the OG of this style, is it not? You can put on the different heads, the right angle, the screwdriver guy, the drill, whatever you want. $99.99, but everyone else still has it at $219, so over 50% off, a really good deal. If you're interested, unfortunately the Bosch lineup isn't as popular as some others. Got a cordless bike tire inflator. I think it might work for others because it goes up to 150 PSI. It's by Zacro. Has a little, let's see, PSI gauge LED lights. It's 45% off. That's the promo code there. Started out at $36.99. You're going to be close to $20 for the cordless inflator. A couple of deals from Vavor. You have the tool belt, 32 pockets, adjustable from 32 to 54 inches. You know what that means, only 54 inches. Nylon heavy-duty tool pouch bag, detachable tool bag by Vavor, 50% off. Normally $60. We have a 30% promo code, 20% coupon. Going to bring that down to $29.99. And one more from Vavor. We have the digital clamp meter, 6,000 counts, 600 amp clamp meter, multimeter, tester, measures everything. $39.61, but then we have a 40% promo code there as well, a little over $20 on that guy after 40% off. Gotta have a clamp meter. Everyone needs a clamp meter. Got the solder seal. Love me some solder seal. $12.99. This is another item we've talked about recently, how the prices have dropped a lot. Solder seal was really expensive when it first came out. It was almost like prohibitively expensive, but then we'd find promo codes to make it a sweet little deal for you. But now the original price isn't terrible, and then we're still getting the promo code. So if you didn't take advantage of it in the past, definitely give it a shot and see what you think of it. This one has 37,000 reviews. This is a lot. 200-piece solder seal by Kuject. They're butt connectors. $12.99, 35% off. That's supposed to go through the 15th. Over at Home Depot, we posted this deal once before, but it's still available. I think it's a really good deal. It's a mixture of M12 and 18. Of course, you get the charger that does dual voltage, so it kind of gets you into both lineups all set up if you're not already in one or the other. But we have the M12 ratchet, that's OG ratchet, the brushed ratchet, 35 pounds of torque, I think 200 RPM max on that. Of course, it's a variable speed switch. You know, a pretty durable tool. Been around for a long time. People definitely like that one. And then you're also getting the impact wrench, half-inch drive with the battery to go with that as well. And it's down to $199, ships for free, Home Depot. And Tool Nut has it for $419, more than twice the price. So they are older tools. This is definitely not the latest and greatest that's available out there, but you would have a hard time getting this kind of combination anywhere else for under $200. Batteries, charger, and two tools that, fit nicely within a specific niche. You got the 2-pack LED flashlight, high lumen, I kind of doubt it. 6 AAA batteries, 5 modes, mini waterproof. Horses on the mind, I guess. Tactical flashlight, or maybe Wonder Years. Dream Master, was that her name? I think it was. 50% off. Normally $25, 10% promo code, and then a 40% coupon. This had a bunch of different colors if you care about the color of the little ring right there. One color was $1 more than the other, so maybe stay away from that unless you just really have to have it. Comes with the AAA batteries. Personally, I don't prefer the AAA batteries, but maybe some of you guys would rather have disposable batteries. Might make it a little bit easier in like an emergency situation if you already had the batteries and the thing wasn't charged. But you can use an 18650 with these as well. It just doesn't come with it, and that'll definitely give you a longer runtime. Should give you higher lumens on it. But the 2-pack, $12, $6 each. And even looks like you get little holsters, sheaths, holders. Thread locker came back. We talked about this a week or two ago, but there was another promo code, so I thought let's go ahead and throw it up. The 2-piece thread lock, maybe if you bought the last deal, this is a new promo code, you could buy it again, or maybe you got it and you thought it was trash and you don't want to buy it again. In which case, leave a comment so we know if it's trash or if it's good. $11.99, you might actually not know just yet. It might take a while. Like, hey, I put some thread locker on that, and then it came off. It got loose on me. $11.99, 50% off, $5.99. You couldn't even get one bottle name brand for that. Got the new promo code list. Now, these deals posted last night, and I didn't check them because I actually wasn't planning on shooting over to the website here for this video. I was just going to do the DEWALT deal. Anyways, Lucky Lefty gave me the heads up on this one and the next one, so thank you, sir. We have $79.99, but then there's a Prime member discount. So $79.99 is just like the regular deal that any bum off the street can get. But if you're in the club, if you know the secret handshake, I think it was $29.99. And it's cordless, comes with the battery, charger obviously. So the good portion of that is that's much more convenient. The bad portion is I don't know much about this brand, this N-Hulk brand. I don't know if it's compatible with other stuff, how many other things they have. If the battery dies, well, if you're handy enough, you could replace the cells inside there and you'd still be good to go. But if you're not, then you might be screwed once the battery doesn't hold a charge anymore. But that's kind of that's a crapshoot. That thing could work for a couple of months or a couple of years or a decade. You never know. It does say that it's brushless. Now, here's the other item we got, another Lucky Lefty deal. Cordless tire inflator, 20-volt rechargeable battery, 160 psi air pump. So this is N-Hulk 2, so it's going to use the same batteries. Started out at $70. We have a 30% promo code, a 20% coupon. Makes it $34.99. Now, kind of interesting thing is they paired it with a little baby battery. I don't know if the same person decided to put these together, but it looks like you got a bigger battery there and then the baby battery here, and I would almost swap that. So this is a 4 amp hour battery, and this looks like a 2, but who knows? I can't, let's see. It's probably a 2. If you got them both, you'd be pretty well set up because you're not going to do a whole lot of inflating with a little battery like that. But I mean, it's a good price even without. It's too bad it's not. If it was one of those uses the DEWALT or Milwaukee batteries like a generic thing, boy, that price would be amazing. The gear wrench adjustable height work table at $126.96. Re-upped that one. It's been at that price for a little bit. It's price matching Home Depot. And then Tools ID has it full blown retail at $218.44. Had this little pressure gauge inflator guy that hooks up to the air compressor if you still have one. $26.97, but then 55% off on that. Pretty good deal. One more from the Lucky Lefty, and then we're going to hit the road, Jack. Cordless drill driver set, 21-volt power drill kit, 2 amp hour battery hammer drill, 2 variable speed, 3/8" keyless chuck, 23 piece. This is by Bombsy. 40% off, normally $39.74. So just about $20 for this guy. So there it is, guys. I will have all those links down below. Make sure you give the video a like, subscribe for a nice subscriber, and I'll see you next time.